welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a booty and ab workout. All you're going to need is a resistance band. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to start with squat with a lateral step. So go ahead and put your resistance band right over your knees. We're going to do 15 reps. So we're going to come down, squat, lateral step with each foot, and back up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Make sure your knees aren't caving in. Want to be fighting the resistance band. Let's do it, 15 reps. My puppy's behind the camera right now being like, why can't I go in there? Got the little doggy doors up. Otherwise, he would be all over me right now. Which would be cute, but impossible to do the workout. Way to 15. Whew. All right. Next up, we got banded hip thrust. So you're gonna put your back against the couch here, right underneath your shoulder blades. So back up here. So just banded hip thrust. We're gonna come hips. Come down. At the top, you want to make sure your shins are vertical. So make sure you've got proper form. Your feet are out far enough. So we're going to come down. End up again. Make sure your knees are not caving in. Want to keep the resistance band as wide open as we can. So we got 15 of these as well. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Last one. 15. All right, let's move on to some abs. No, not abs yet, sorry. I saw ab on the board there, but that's just for abduction. So seated abduction. So we're gonna sit on the edge of our couch or chair, feet together, still keeping the resistance band on. So the more you lean forward, the harder it'll be. And it gets easier the further back you go. So just depending on resistance band, choose how you want to do that. So we're gonna do 30 abductions, just flaring knees in and out. Let's go. Should really feel this on the sides of the glutes. All right, now we're moving on to abs. Depending on the strength of your resistance band, you may need to do more or less reps to really feel the burn, but typically around 30 to 40 reps on the abduction is pretty good. Next up, we got leg scissors, so bring it down to the floor. Oh man, abs are still sore from yesterday. So we got hands under your hips, coming down here. Legs lifted. We're gonna cross legs one over the other. So we're gonna go for 30 reps. Should feel it, the lower abs. Let's go. lastly, we got toe taps. So feet up. Again, on a couch or chair. You want to be in a high plank position. Feet on the edge of the elevated surface. We're going to tap each toe one at a time to the ground. So here, and other side. You want to keep this so really on the edge of the surface. We're going to go for 10 each side. Let's go. Try to keep that body perfectly straight. We got 20. All right, I'm gonna do that round one more time. Two more. Banded hip thrust. For 15. All the way past 15. All right, let's go into seated abduction. So 30, edge of your seat, feet together. Go for it. Got 10 more. All right. Let's go back to leg scissors. 30 reps on your back. Hands under the hips. Lastly, we got the toe taps. So feet up. Let me move over because last time I was crashing into the edge of the couch there. So come off on the edge as much as you can. Back straight. And we've got 20 of these. Five more. the end of round 1. All right, on to the second round. So once again, go ahead and put the resistance band over your knees. We're gonna start with some fire hydrants. So right over the knees, get on all fours. You're gonna bring your leg out straight to the side like a dog taking a piss. That's where fire hydrants come from. So we're gonna do 30 per leg. You really start feeling it past the 20 reps. And 30. Whew. All right, other leg. One more. All right, now we're gonna go on to Bulgarian split squats. So go ahead and take the band off. Now, if this is too difficult for you, go ahead and you can go into a reverse lunge here. If that in itself is too difficult for you, you can go grab a chair and grab it and just do a lunge with assistance. So let's go ahead and do Bulgarian split squats. We're gonna put our foot, one of our feet, up onto our elevated surface here. Then when we come down, we don't want that knee to be going past our toes, and we want to look like a fairly straight line from our head down to our back knee. Here, we're gonna push up, come down, just really feel that in the glutes. So we're gonna do 10 per side. Should really be putting all of the effort in the front leg. The back leg is really just there as a kickstand. Push through that front heel. All right, switch sides. Two more. All right. Let's go into our hip thrust with abduction at the top. So grab your resistance band. Again, we're going to put it right over our knees. So we're going to do a hip thrust again, only this time we're going to be really flaring our knees out at the top. So back up. So from here. So we're going to go for 10. So make sure your feet are in a position so when you come at the top, your shins are vertical. So we're going to come up, squeeze the glutes, flare the knees out, back in, and back down. So let's go for 10 of those. Dempsey's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? squeeze the glutes, guys. Last one. And down. All right, let's go into our abs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put, let's see. You don't need to put something down, but I like to just kind of keep, for visual purposes, something to lift my legs over. So we're gonna do knee tucks. So you can grab any two things around the house. You're gonna set them down on our backs, or sorry, not on our backs, on our butts. Hands behind us. So we're gonna do three-way knee tucks. So knees to the chest, come out, in, one side here, forward, other side, right here. So let's go for 10 of those. That's one. Halfway. And last one. All right, next up we're gonna go into some leg raises. So set these guys aside. So on your backs. All right, so we're gonna come here. Legs down, we're gonna lift up one leg at a time. The other one should be hovering. We're gonna reach for that toe, switch sides, reach for the other side. So we've got 20 of those, 10 per leg. Ready and go. More. Whew. All right. So we've got one more round of those. So we're just going to do those 5 last exercises for the second round. All right, let's go on to round number 2. Part 2, starting with fire hydrants. So bands on, right over the knees. We're gonna start with 30 fire hydrants per leg. Ready and go. Halfway. Other side. Oh man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweaty. Next up we got the Bulgarian split squat. So again, remember you can do your own progression if needed until you can work up to balancing on one leg. So we got 10 per leg. Remember the weight should be on this leg. Other side. Halfway. So hip thrust with hip abduction. Go ahead and put the resistance band back on and put the edge of the elevated surface right under the shoulder blades. Make sure those shins are vertical. So we're gonna go for 10. So come up, flare, and back down. Next up are three-way knee tucks. So if you grabbed two objects before, go ahead and grab those now. All right, so we've got 10 total down the center, then to either side. Let's go. And last one, alternating leg races with the toe reach. So let's get rid of these. On your back. Remember, we're alternating legs, reaching for each toe. So remember, we're alternating legs here, reaching for our feet. So we've got 20 of these total, so that's 10 per leg. Go for it. That's the end of that round. Round number 3, go ahead and grab that resistance band, putting it over your knees. So we're gonna start off with clams. So go ahead and get down on the floor, on your forearm. You're gonna bend at the knees here, feet behind you. So here we're just gonna lift our top leg here, knee to ceiling as much as you can against that resistance band, and right back down. Now we're gonna go kind of for speed here because these are pumper reps, so we really just wanna pump them out. So we've got 20 per leg. Let's do it. This is one of my favorite exercises for the glute medius. Really feel it on the side here. It's 20. Switch other side. Hi, chicken. My puppy's behind the video again, video camera. 20 reps, other side. What's happening, my love? Oh, geez, what's Mama doing? Let's get 5 more. right, so again, these pumper reps are, you can go up to like 50 reps or even more, but if you're going up that high, it's probably time to get a stronger band. All right, next up we've got standing kickbacks. So keep that resistance band on. If you need, go ahead and grab onto a chair to keep your balance. So we're gonna, I'll just do it here standing. We're just gonna kick that leg straight back, hold for about a second up at the top, squeezing that glute. So we're gonna go for 20 per leg. Other side. Oh, this glute is so much more sore than the right one. I don't know why. Way. Two more. All right. Next up, we've got a side plank crunch. So, resistance band off. So we're gonna come onto our side, here on our forearm. So legs out. We're gonna go into, so hand, top hand behind your head. We're gonna go up onto our forearm and side of our foot, lift up. From here, we're gonna bring our top knee to our elbow and back down. So we've got 20 of those. Let's go. Last one. Whew. Go ahead and switch sides. 10 on this side. Here we go. All right, guys, that's the last round. I'm gonna do that for a second time. So we've got 20 per leg. Let's do it. It's 20. Switch other side. 20 reps, other side. What's happening, my love? Oh, geez, what's Mama doing? Let's get 5 more. so much more sore than the right one. I don't know why. Way. Two more. All right. Next up, we've got a side plank crunch. So, resistance band off. So legs out, hand behind your head. We're gonna go up onto our forearm and side of our foot, lift up. From here, we're gonna bring our top knee to our elbow and back down. So we've got 20 of those. Let's go. Last one. Whew. And switch sides. 10 on this side. Here we go. There you have it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.